Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. According to your time and wherever you are in the part of the world, welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you're about to watch, the case of marriage misunderstanding. We have both parties in our office. Please stay tuned while the complainant and the defendant make their statement for peaceful resolution until I come your way next time. Remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Thank you. Okay, let's hear you out, madam.
Okay. So, like as I said yesterday, it's been on. This matter has been on for going to 11 years now.
Okay.
So it's out of hand already. That is why I came yesterday to seek for help.
Like what?
Beating me and threatening to kill me, and it has been it has been happening back to back. But the one of yesterday, what really happened yesterday was when he started. I called the mother. I mean, on Sunday. Started on Sunday. So when he started, I called his mother to report the issue to the mother, to warn him, to help me plead with him to leave me alone, because I wouldn't want him to hit me again. So that agitated him, and he said that I called the mother, that the mother is sick. Why would I call the mother to report him to the mother? When he started his trouble, from my room, I ran to the parlor. He followed me to the parlor. I went to my children's room. He followed me to my children's room. I was moving up and down and counting it as I was moving. Say, leave me alone. I don't have strength for this trouble this evening. Up to the 17th time. So I have to start one place. He was just threatening and pointing at me. By the grace of God, I was able to remain stable. Then by 3 a.m., he slept off because he already taken alcohol. So he was acting on the influence of the alcohol. Then by 3 a.m., he woke me up again aggressively. Just hit me on the bed.
Which 3 a.m.?
Yesterday, 3 a.m. because the previous problem started on Sunday evening. I have my records on my phone, the voice audio records I made of him when he was threatening me with dates and time. So 3 a.m. again, yesterday morning, he woke me aggressively. I woke up by that 3 a.m. I was like, that I called the mother. If anything happened to the mother, that he will kill me, that he is ready to kill me and serve, go to prison. It's recorded there. He was talking, I was recording him, he did not know. Even the ones I recorded directly to my daddy is there, live video. If I am to present it here, I will present it, you play it out. So when he started like that, I just carried my phone. I was like, do you know the time? This is 3 a.m. You didn't allow me to sleep all through yesterday. We went to bed like that between 11 to 12 a.m. Now you woke me up again this time of the morning. Do you care about neighborhood, people that lives around? So I was just asking him that. Look at the time. He grabbed my phone and hit it on the bed. The phone landed with the
Is it that is it that this man is not normal? Did he just stay and started beating you and started threatening you and started doing this or doing that? Have you taken him? Is the man okay? Your husband okay?
He is okay. Just
okay, then tell us exactly what is prompting him to be behaving that way. Yeah.
The main thing, as I said yesterday, was most of the thing that brings the problem is money. Money.
Money how?
Because he wants me to be giving and giving, and I'm already tired of giving.
Giving him money?
Giving him money.
It doesn't work?
He has a boutique, but he doesn't take care of the boutique. Because each time you put money, everything I'm saying, if I lie or everything I say here, and you find out that any of them, there's any atom of lie, trash my case. Trash it to the dustbin. As at the last time I borrowed money for him at Infinity Microfinance, about 250-something thousand, using my name to borrow the money for him. Even they were calling me. So if you borrow money like that and give to him, or I use my own funds to give to him, or maybe I collected from my siblings or anybody to give to him, he will stop the shop. For crying out loud, he's not the one paying my bills. He don't pay for the children's school fees, not the house rent, not the NEPA bill, not as in, he only provides breakfast for my kids. But that is not the issue. The issue is that between that 2019, before the COVID of last year, I took a decision. I'm not giving him money again. Let me pay.
As in, you are the one paying house rent.
I pay house rent.
You pay school fees
I
of
pay
the
school
kids.
fees of the 3 kids.
You pay NEPA bill.
I pay NEPA bill.
Other
I pay
utility
water
bills.
bill. I pay every billing payment from A to Z.
So what he does is to impregnate you.
He provides breakfast for the kids. He doesn't miss that unless he doesn't have like yesterday or sometimes he say he doesn't have money for the breakfast.
How much?
He just buy them tea, bread and milk every morning. So that's it all. But when like last week he asked again for money that his shop has expired, I said me I don't have money because school fees is waiting for me. 3 days ago,
the shop rate has expired.
They want to throw him out of the shop.
How much?
Asking for money again. It should be. It cannot be up to 100,000, between 96 or thereabout. So me, I don't have money for that.
He's selling in the shop and he's asking you to rent to.
Baby
rent
Jabu
shop.
is not allowing him to make meaningful something out of the shop.
Okay,
The shop
he
is
plays
very-
Baby Jabu.
He plays Baby Jabu. So anytime he makes money on a daily basis. Last year when I was traveling, I went home with just that I've trashed it. I did not want to cause the mother pain. I wanted to show the mother. I went home with almost 22 tickets. None of them contain less than 200 naira. We see in a day, in a particular day, 200, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 500, 500. I was gathering the pieces, the few one I can. If I just see it, I'll pick it, different dates. So when I got home, I wanted to show it to the woman. The woman is a very good woman. That day I arranged the papers, wanted to show her this is what your son is doing. He is not helping me in anything. I take the thing back. I say if I show her now, she will start crying. I told the Babi Jebu, if I'm lying, you can make your finding at Mende. Go to any Babi Jebu center in Mende, Maryland. They know him. If he doesn't have cash to play, he will play on credit. They will be calling him on credit to come and pay for Babi Jebu that he did not win. 2013, within my son's first birthday, it was an August period. Within 3 weeks period, he won over 1 million. By then,
with
Babi Jebu from Babi Jebu.
And you said you should not play it. At least he won. At least he won before, so that will encourage him to play money. Who win
By
5 million,
September,
1 million can win 10 million.
But it was within that same month. It was not even up to 2 weeks. The 1 million finished. He put it back there.
Back to the Babi Jebu.
Back to Babi Jebu.
And that is the spirit behind that.
Even the money we borrowed from whatever, or this whatever microfinance bank.
Lapo.
Not even Lapo, there's one microfinance bank.
Okay, forget the name.
So we couldn't even pay for that loan because that loan I applied for that loan on his behalf. We applied together. I was his signatory. Then before that disbursement, that money came. I was glad. I said we don't have even applied for this loan, but thank God the money is even much now.
Did you put it back?
We collected the money because the money has been signed already. So we were to add it to the one he won from the Babi Jebu. We couldn't even pay that money again.
So tell us exactly what you came to say yesterday.
Because I stopped giving money, I'm tired, so I started giving attention to my children.
You said
so he
this
started
man
becoming so violent.
Killing you.
Yes,
Three
evidence
two or
is
three times.
The first time he used shoe to hit my head, I fainted. It was between me and him in the shop.
And
he
what
locked
happened?
The shop. He locked the shop.
What happened the day he hit you?
I actually didn't know what happened around, but when I woke up, I found out that the place was littered with tin of milk and a bag of pure water, cold pure water was there, which everywhere was flooded. So I believe that was the things he used to resuscitate me. Then after, yes, because he locked the shop. When I woke up, even his wares were all soaked. So after the resuscitation,
you don't know what led to hitting of shoe on the head. At least before you go into coma, you know that there was an argument. We were arguing this, we are doing that. before the shoe, before he hit shoe on your head?
He was
So what led
owing,
to hitting shoe that you went to Kotokoma?
He was owing one Auntie Doris at
Mhm.
Agor Palace.
Yeah.
So the auntie threatened to arrest him with soldiers. He promised the auntie that he will pay her money by the coming week. So that woman insisted that it's been long, has been postponing it, that he must arrest him. So I came into the matter. After I pleaded with the woman, she refused. I said, okay, I have your money in my account. Let me pay. So that next week, you're supposed to pay Doris. You pay me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me not lie. The money is between 40 to 50,000. I can't be specific now.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, he didn't give me back the money. Talking about that particular shop safe, it was with the help of my friend that we even paid for that shop for him.
Which your friend?
Her name is Blessing. He's alive. She's alive today. So
Okay.
though I wasn't having enough, Fashola threw him out of where he was doing business because he was on the road inside a container. So then he was kind of stranded. I had to call Blessing that day because the shop came out. I wasn't that buoyant. So I called my Blessing, my friend, pleaded with her. So she helped me. She borrowed me 40,000 naira. I added with my 120,000. We paid
The place you are living,
160,000.
how much, what kind of apartment are both of you
It's
living?
2-bedroom flat now
Which area?
at number 19 at the
No, I don't need the address.
Right, K2,
How much?
350,000 yearly.
350. How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids for him.
3 kids. How much is their school fees?
25,000.
25,000 per 10.
Yes, ma'am.
So you pay 75,000.
At 10.
350, 75,000, and the
Yeah,
utility
let's say
bill
6,000 naira every month.
for the utility
For the 3
utility
months, 18,000.
for utility bills
Yes.
18,000. And what again?
Every 5 days, I load our unit with 2,000 naira. The person that recharge for us is our neighbor.
Every,
Every 5 days,
let's say every week.
every week.
So every month 20,000 for electricity.
8,000, ma'am.
8,000.
Yes, 2,000
So
every week. By 4 in a month, 8,000.
okay, 2,000.
2,000.
Okay, I thought you said 5,000.
No, 2,000.
2,000. Is that all?
The woman that cleans the compound is 500 monthly. I pay. The whole compound we share 500 each. Our water unit for the whole compound is 500 to 1,000 according to how they share it monthly.
So 1,000.
Yes, ma'am.
So, and 452,000. This 500 is 500. That is every month.
Yes, ma'am.
So every year 6,000. That is 457. 457,000. You provide feeding, or you're the one who are buying food stuff?
He provides breakfast.
The
Then
breakfast.
for the children. Then for the feeding, maybe once in a blue moon, could be once in 2 weeks, once in a month. Like yesterday, 2 days ago, he bought meat.
He bought meat.
He bought meat 2 days ago. That was the only one you buy for like 2 weeks now. So maybe once in a week or once in 2 weeks, once in a month, he will just buy like meat like that. But basically the feeding is on me. So one of those things that even bring our problem is the feeding, because he will be angry that I don't feed him. So I told him I cannot be feeding my children and be feeding you. So I told him that if he like, he say he will report me to the mother. Then he will tell the family that I'm starving him. I said, go ahead, tell anybody. I said I'll be doing it.
Are you people properly married?
Yes, ma'am.
He married you
He did.
with your money.
With his money.
With
I
his
supported
money.
though.
With
But
his
it's
money.
majorly his money.
Majorly his money. You supported.
Yes, ma'am.
So is this how you people have been living since he married you, or this change automatically?
I will say this is how it's been living because it's money as in if I am not giving, I'm collecting from my siblings. If I'm not giving from my own, collecting from my siblings and borrowing from friends to support him. So it's been like that, and whenever I'm not giving, there is case. To back my claims up, that first shop where he fainted me, I paid with my money. The present shop he's staying now, 266,000, 19th November 2009. I paid with my money. He wrote his name and signed his signature.
How much? What are you selling?
Letter.
What are you selling?
I do online. Basically, I do online marketing, networking. I sell wares online on gg.com and on my Facebook and WhatsApp group. Then I am a ticketing agent. I do reservations. I make reservation ticketing agent.
You told us yesterday that the one he hits you on your head and you fainted, and later you sustained. Then the second one, you said that he pushed you into moving vehicle.
While he was still at his shop, his
Speak
container.
up, please.
Yes, while he was still at their container on the road, money issue too. I went there to collect the money. I paid one Mr. Celestine, somebody from our village, almost 80,000. So that they were dragging me. Say it's not. I say he must pay me. So as we were doing, he said I should leave the shop. That was even before he married me. I should leave his shop, or that he'll push me into a moving vehicle. So I was dragging. I held the container. He was inside container. I held the container. He was pushing me. So when I left that day, I vowed never to marry him. I had to go to his place and pack my things. So he called his uncle, still alive today, to come and plead with me. When the uncle came, I told the uncle scolded him that it was a very silly joke. So what if God forbid, succeeded and I was crushed? So that one was even angry at me that why didn't I leave him? What if I died? So he pleaded and said that if I did not marry him, he would kill himself. That was what he used in getting me, because each time I say I'm not doing again, so he will start threatening me that he will kill himself.
I need to wear eyeglass to hear this story very well. You know, say when Professor went to do this, he will be like this. I need to wear eyeglass to hear this story very well. So what happened? Because I saw you sent a picture and whatever to our emergency line.
Yes, ma'am.
So what happened that day? I had some wound on your neck and all that. What happened that day?
He spoiled my phone on 13th of December 2019.
He did
repair.
what?
He destroyed my phone beyond repair. 2019, 13th December. So the phone, the pictures are here with me too. He destroyed the phone to the extent that the SIM inside got destroyed along with the phone, because he kept matching and matching until he smashed the phone beyond what even Trula could not have done.
What led to that?
So that one is again money, food.
Money, food.
So from there,
Which can be money, food?
that I did not bring food for the kids. So from there we started having issues. When my mommy called me that night and was giving me prophecy that he saw my enemy dead, that I should not allow him to hit me. So that midnight I carried the phone and said, praise the Lord, nobody can kill me. The previous night we have had issue because of the children's food. They're just like almost what happened yesterday. So early morning, my daddy, my bishop, sent me an SMS that praise the Lord, that out of Zion, that out of the pit. I can't just, but it's just like a corresponding message to what my mom called me to tell me. So I would say I should praise the Lord. So I got up and was praising God. I say my mom has confirmed that I'm not going to die young, and my bishop just confirmed it too. So as I was just praising God like that, he got up angry and collected my phone, smashed it on the floor. Because I was holding my phone and was jubilating. So he smashed my phone. If I say anything and you find out I'm lying, trash my case file. Don't attend to it. So when I picked the phone, I on it. The phone was just a screen cracked. I said, thank God, the devil is a liar. It's just a cracking screen. I will fix it. I was still dancing and jubilating. Now grabbed it again from my hand, smash it on the floor, match it with his legs. So when he finally,
in the presence of the kids,
then we're living in a room and parlor apartment, so there wasn't even much to hide. So the kids were always there, they have always been there. They were just crying and shouting. I just stood like this because of what my mom and my bishop told me. So it was as if God just held me. I stood and was watching him. When he was done with the phone destruction, he just took a deep breath. He just sighed. He went back to bed. I just picked my phone, put it inside my bag, went back to bed. I was just laughing because I didn't even know what came over me. I wasn't even angry again. I was just praising God. In the morning, I woke up. I went to my neighbor. She's alive today. Mommy Okpe, my former house. I said, please give me my phone. Your phone. My husband has destroyed my own. Let me call my mom, because I have my mom's number off heart. I don't have my younger brother's number because he's now traveled out. So I called my mom and said, Mama, help me call Obina. Tell Obina to come to my house now that my phone died. And it seems the phone has spoiled. But my mom is hypertensive. Each time I call him on a touch call, he will always know that there's trouble, that maybe has beaten me. So I now told my mom to call my brother. My mom called my brother. My brother now came because I can't call my brother. He came and said, please let me call my younger brother, the one outside, to help me that there's an emergency. I was to make reservation. I have already made a reservation for a client which I have not issued, and if I do not issue that ticket, I will lose that money. So my brother called my other brother. I explained everything. I sent the picture to my brother. My brother was just telling me, one day this guy go kill you, go waste. Go to Computer Village, go and collect phone and attend to your client. That same morning I rushed. I went and changed that phone. So that was where my anger came that yesterday morning. When he grabbed the phone again and hit on the bed, though this time on the bed, I picked the phone. I say, paying the house rent and every damn expenses I'm doing is from this phone. My laptop, for crying out loud, is at home now, not working, all thanks to you. He destroyed my laptop by hitting it on the floor. This lappy is what I bought for over how much? You destroyed it. I'm not, my lappy is there, even the injuries on the body.
What is laptop?
Laptop.
Okay.
So I'm not using this laptop again. You've destroyed the other gadget. You said you bought it. He bought it. The first ever gift, tangible gift he has ever given me since he married me. The day he gave me that phone, I called my generation. I called everybody. I called all my friends. I was even thinking that he was doing me a prefer. But when he was giving me the phone, I was just like, I said, I beg, they go. He said, I bought it for you. I said, it's a lie, because I wasn't expecting such. And finally, he bought it for me. But he was
Did you dated before the marriage?
Just few months.
Few months, how few?
Like between we met August 2008, and by 2009 we went for introduction. But during those periods, it was really hell.
And you still went ahead to marry?
He would always call people to beg, and him himself, there was a time he even laid down in my house, folded himself like this, and told me that if he ever makes trouble or hurts me again, that this is the way they should nail him inside coffin. He said I should tell him to get up or he will not get up. I told him that day. When he pleaded and cried, there was a time I'd have done everything to let him leave me. He will come back again. There was a time he called a sister. The sister called me to go and meet. He said that truly I went there that he was on injection drips. He said he felt sick because I said I'm not marrying again. I would ask him, what do you want from me?
Has he ever suspected you of infidelity?
You know I can't cheat on him. Number one,
I want to hear your son.
He's just jealous, but he always say it. He is the one cheating.
Madam, hold on. Has he ever suspecting you of infidelity?
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. Even this yesterday, with his cousin. With his cousin, with anybody that is a male that comes around me. But he end up saying that he trusts me because in their place, Arochukwu, where he comes from, you can make your findings. They say their wives, I'm not interested because of their shrine or whatever. They say their wives don't cheat. I told him a couple of times, it's not because of your shrine, but because of my son. because with the way the marriage is heading, I don't know, God forbid, if I can't enjoy it forever. So someday my son, or maybe something might come and say, come and take this shrine if you have ever cheated on your husband. So you now be a shame to my children. So I want to work out with my head held high. So I told him every day, even today in my bishop's office, any shrine, any altar, anything that means anything that I can swear with, even with my naked self, I will do it and climb over it. So he knows, but he used to use that one to make trouble with me too. If I say I'm not in the mood, they say when no chop, no good, they have sex every time. You not say because I don't go sleep with men finish.
All right, let's hear him out. Okay, Mr. Annie, can we hear you, please?
Madam, please, I don't have much talk to. I don't like as I am now. I'm very strong. I realize it's disturbing me. That's why I'm supposed to report it. When you call me yesterday,
I can't hear what you're saying, and you know that I'm not the only one hearing you.
Okay.
You have to speak up. If you have the strength to come here, you will have strength to talk. If you need water, we'll go and provide you one. Respond to what she said. She said you attempted killing her 3 times. You are telling me you have malaria. Malaria will not let you talk.
I did not
Respond to what she said. That's what I'm saying. All this you have, she has talked over 20 minutes. Does that mean she's lying or she's saying the truth? Or can we help you? What is the reason behind all those acts?
There's some places that she's lying.
Where is she lying? Please speak up.
Because I don't like when she's
Please
talking.
speak up. You know this camera is not on you. So I cannot hear you. I'll turn the camera on you so that we can understand. Yeah, that is why I'm giving you time now to talk your own.
So there's some places, plenty of them. He said we did not date before complete marriage.
Okay.
Marriage. We spent complete 4 years.
Okay.
I spent 4 years before marrying her. This is 11 years in marriage now. So, and all those ones through talk sometimes as husband and wife quarrel. I will not. It's not by killing her. I cannot kill her. If I can kill this lady now, I will kill myself. Die alone. Because I know that I love her and she means a lot of things in my life.
When both of you were dating, were you beating her? During that period?
No, just once.
You beat her once then?
Yes.
Okay, during this marriage, how many times have you beat her?
During the marriage time, the kind of quarrel with you to have, it's not for me to beat her.
What happened to her when you were trying to revive her in your shop with milk and water?
A thing like that, I hit her with my hand.
You hit her with your hand?
He said shoot, and it's not shoot, it's my hand like it.
In your shop?
Yes.
And she
Before
fainted?
we got married though, that thing happened when I never married her. Accept. It happened when I never married her. That is the one that she's saying that she fainted. You understand me?
Somebody fainted in your place. Why don't you rush her to the hospital? You are trying to revive her. What if she died in the
If
course?
to say that faint, I will rush her. I know that nothing happened to her.
Nothing happened to her.
She not.
So she was pretending.
She just keep quiet. She not faint. She kept quiet. She's not faint. I'm telling you the truth.
And the milk and what was for?
See, let me tell you something. If I'm not a murderer, and I know the way I beat her. It's not. I'm not hitting her in a dangerous place.
Why should you beat her?
Because I was telling her to do something.
Like what?
Like there's a money that I have. I used to use it without my notice and pay the person money.
God of Jesus. Okay.
What is that?
Alright. I'm ready for the
Isn't that what you just said?
Okay.
What did you say? The person, the Mr. Dollis that I'm owing, that you use my money that paid her.
Mr. Who?
Dollis. Is it not Dollis?
I use my money, your money to pay her. I don't know. I do not get that.
You said that you are the one that left the shop,
Okay.
everything. See, what I'm here to
should
say, I
waste your
wanted
time,
to just allow me. When you're talking, I did not talk anything.
You don't interrupt me.
You understand? So everything I was saying here now, I am not here to make case or to do anything. I've go to my when you come yesterday, I went to the pastor. And
You are not the one that reported the case. She's the one that came to report. So
Yes.
if you can't say you are not here to make case. If she come and she says she want to make case, will you say you are not here to make case?
She's here. She want to make it. She's here. No problem. But what I'm telling you is the truth. How everything happened. This thing now, for her neck. You understand? True talk. He was talking. He goes to the phone handy. When I wake
Put
her,
this in.
when I
Put
wake
this
her,
in your face and turn your neck.
when I wake her up in the night,
Just sit and turn your neck. You can see her neck. You see her?
it's not like this that the thing happened.
How did it happen?
It's like,
So she wound herself now.
Yes, she used to tell me that
She
each
wound
time I beat her,
herself.
that she can wound herself and report it to court. I'm telling you the truth.
You
It's
say
my
what?
finger. It's my finger. Scratch her. Look at me. He pointed me like 4 times. I did not touch her. Because
Your
she's
finger.
looking.
No, sit down.
She's
You
looking
sit down.
for evidence.
So as a fair person, she will use finger to mark her neck.
The kind of body, I'm telling you the truth. The kind of body she has, if anything touch her now,
Yes.
it will show red immediately.
Okay, this is
That
not
is
this
why-
is court.
That
This
is
court.
Wait, I'm just telling you, I'm just giving her an example. That's why I stopped. I vow. You said that I'm not paying for my my children's school fees.
That's good.
That I'm not paying for my house. That everything about me, she's the one spending. How? How can I be a man, marry you the way we used to marry? I'm an Igbo man from Abia State. How can I marry a woman that I'm not capable to marry? The issue is that during the lockdown, I get a financial problem. I lost all my money. The money that I have for boutique, I'm doing. For all my life, that is what I've been doing. So I didn't have cash. We are living in Mende. Then she talked to his brother that is living abroad. He now give her money that he used to rent this new house where we are living now, 2-bedroom flat. And when we want to pack my children's school fee, their school is in Mende. So she's the one that pay all the money, as in changing the school fees, this school. Those my children, I have 3 kids, 2 girls and 1 boy. So she's the one that pay all the money, 200,000. Last thing, she paid their school fees. She don't pay their school fees 2 times now. I did not pay.
Only 2 times.
Yes, because
You have been the one paying all this while.
Yeah, that is for the news place now.
No. Have you been paying for the kids' school fees?
Yes. I've been paying.
Please, ma'am,
I'm selling market.
I want to
Listen
ask him a
to me,
few
please.
questions. Please, when I took Ernest and Treasure to Livegate International, when Michudubemi is alive, he came to my house on Sunday. Were you the one that registered Treasure and Ernest? Then Esther is pregnant with
Allow
us.
me,
Please, ma'am, let me ask him in terms of the school.
And but
When
was
we are
there any
talking-
time he was paying for the
Wait.
children's school fees?
You mean that did not pay my school?
Ever, there are 3 times. That was within 2018. 3 times. Then I was
Auntie.
off work. Let me start from there now. Since when you was
When you are talking,
no man.
I did not interrupt you.
The only time
There's
he has
some things I'm
ever
saying before.
taken as in proper care of the daughter, the only first daughter I have, was when even then he was collecting my shop rent at 112 Agba Road. He's there. Every month he will go there and collect 15,000 to 20,000
You are lying.
from my shop
He's a
where I
lie.
was doing. The girl is alive today. Oluchi is her name. We can place a call. Anyone I call, I will mention them and I will give you the phone number. He is the one that goes there every month to collect that money. I never see whether it's 100 naira notes or 50 naira notes they use in paying him. It's my shop. I acquired it before I married him. So after that period, when he won that Babejabu, 2013, by September. My daughter was going to convent.
No, I asked question. Has he ever paid?
No, yes, I said 2018, 3 times, first, second, and third term. The first school
that was since you have the kids.
The first school,
and from that time to
the
date,
first school I changed them is Life Gate International in K2. My friend is alive today. I took those kids there. When I took them to St. Francis Public School, when I don't have money, I took them there myself.
What do you really want?
Hey,
what do you really want?
He's not showing remorse. When we just went to my daddy's office, he was very remorseful. And my daddy talked and guaranteed him. He even gave me a note to give you people. But coming here again, he's now changing. Please, let him give me space. Let him give me space. Because coming here to counter me means I am lying. And those are the words my daddy told him. My daddy might be watching this because he's following you. He's following you. So everything we said there, we agreed while we are coming here, we just amicably resolve this so that he will turn a new leaf again and sign a paper for him that he will never do all this again. But coming here now again to be accusing me again, I don't want him again. I changed my mind. Daddy, please, if you're watching this, I am sorry. You can hear him.
Mr. Niabi?
Yes, that's me.
I must be sincere to you that my plan for you today is not what you are seeing today. For those, because yesterday you challenged this office and I was really waiting for you to appear today so that I can also try to place you where we place men that put up this kind of attitude. I called you yesterday while she was here with all this wound, crying and everything she said, and we call you that we need your presence here. You said you are not coming nowhere. If you don't come, we'll get police involved. You said you are waiting for us and the police there. And when they called you the second time, are you on your way? You said, I thought you called that you said police were coming.
No,
are you no longer coming?
I'm not the one.
That you are waiting. You are waiting for us and the police, which I will still get you arrested this afternoon. So that next time, if you are expected, if they respect you, you will in turn respect people back. Because you have no reason whatsoever to beat somebody. You have been beating her. You attempted to kill her, not once, not twice. Then you will not wound her again recently. You told her that if you did not kill her, if she did not live in death, repeat that your statement.
He said he will be glad. Please, can I get my phone so that you play so that people will listen and hear you?
You guys did not have me.
He said, I will hear you. I must hear you.
He said,
you hold on. I must hear
he
you.
will be glad to serve the government in jail. Let it be that he kill me. Let me play the. Please, can I get my phone so that you
play
play
the audio? Bring the phone. Go ahead and talk. Let's hear you out. Respond to what she said, because I first asked you to respond to what she said.
I was saying something that she don't want me to say. You now stop me.
Go ahead. I've given you room.
The issue with what we are here now is that we went to Bishop, my Bishop, that's my father-in-law.
Your father, be your father-in-law.
My father-in-law. That's what I said.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, because she said something there, and I stand for the truth. You understand? When she's saying something there, I've stand and I told my daddy that everything that he said is a truth. Are you getting me?
And I think I'll start lying.
Because as we are here now, there's some things he's saying that is like, but I don't want to go further for anything. I am not here to start challenging her or whatever anything that she's doing, because I free my mind and I don't want any trouble or anything that will lead me to be a murderer.
How many times have you pleaded to her and the family that you are not going to beat her again? How many times?
I mean, when I'm about to marry her, that is the first time
that was the first time you beat her?
Yes.
Then the issue of the container happened after you married. The issue of you pushing her to moving her
container was before we got married.
Before you got married?
Yes.
Then this one is the first time after you get married?
It's not even uncountable, man.
It's
okay.
uncountable.
The one that happened that we separated for 6 months was that he hit my eyes. He hit me on the eye. So I lost my sight by one eye. I can only see clear if I close that bad eye. But if I open it, the other one will even be covering. So I went to General Hospital. Sister Gift, a doctor from Umahia too, was the one that attended to me. I was referred to Mikio Oshodi. From Mikio to Afrik something at under bridge Ikeja. There was this one machine I laid down. They scanned my brain and everything. I spent 160, almost 170,000. Then he ran away. Until by God's grace, that woman followed that case up. Then I reported to a lawyer in Mende. The woman, even when I called her about this, he said, when I'm ready to divorce, I call him. So I no call him with my hanky-panky marriage again.
Yes,
so that was what the woman told me 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's hanky-panky marriage.
Rosie,
When she was here yesterday, she was saying the same thing.
He said, Rosie, pay attention. Whenever you are ready for divorce, let me know. Now, continue. Any day they kill you. They go bury you. That is what all of them are telling
you. You said you have daddy. You are respecting daddy.
I'm respecting daddy, but you came here and said I'm lying, that you are paying. For crying out loud, I took these children to Life Gate. You didn't know. I saw them through Life Gate before.
Mother, what do you want?
I don't want him again. Let him leave my house, please. Let me have my peace. But in this audio,
you should not do that.
In this audio, you will hear him saying clear that he will be happy.
The audio.
He will be happy to serve in jail.
Mommy, madam,
please, man, this is a live record. Actually, if you look at this, you will think that I'm the one saying it. It was actually him. It was when he was talking.
Mother, I want to hear the live video.
Let me hide the volume.
There's nothing playing.
In prison. Open up the speaker.
Maybe it's speaking. It's playing.
Down in the middle.
Until you can use it and put for your ear here.
No,
it's playing. Maybe just the middle.
the middle.
If I die because of my mother this night, I don't think there's no how we are alive. I'm blowing you.
And what did you say that he was threatening?
I was just recording. I didn't say anything.
Why did you record? You must have said something for him to say.
Up.
One person they talk. Is it not the response of him now determine what you first?
It was when he woke up. He started saying that I called the mother. That if I don't mean you are hearing, you will say you called my mother. That if anything happened to my mother, that I ready to die.
Okay, but both of you are mature enough to sort out your issues. Why are you calling his mother the age mother?
Because I left my room to parlor to my children's room 17 times, counting it for him. Leave me alone. I don't want problem. Leave me alone. He keep on following me and threatening me. Then when the mother now called me,
Excuse me.
So when the mother now called me, now said that the mother was asking what is he say that this Jezebel where I married want to kill me. That before he kill me, I will kill him first. I will kill her first. So as he was saying it, then threatening and telling the mother I'm a Jezebel, that I want to take her, kill her, he kill him. Then I called the mother to tell him, please help me beg him.
I can't be. You are playing this. You are talking. Which one will I listen to? Is it the video or your voice?
You have done me something that reached my bone. You have done enough. Those wickedness that are showing
Njenga mmadụ happy. Mama kiye mere gị. Mokwa na mburu gị egwu ka nji wee jee nga.
It's not what I'm saying that you are saying here.
Okay,
what I'm saying.
come and listen to it. Go there.
I'm listening and tell you.
No, you heard it now.
No, go there, listen to. Come here,
Let's
listen.
fear God.
Madam, hold on. This one are Igbo. Hold on, Oga. This person is Igbo. Tell us what you are hearing.
Start for the video.
Touch am.
This is nature of people taking Ghana. You said it
But
was
Oga, hold on. Please allow us to listen. No.
the man said that if you go to jail, he will look.
Eh?
He said he will be happy if you go to jail.
Start from the beginning so that you hear that is even if because he killed me.
He said if you go He said if you go to jail, you'll be happy. Because of what I did to you that make me to go to jail, I'll be happy.
No, even if he kill
You
me.
know the hear Igbo again.
I hear where you know.
Speak the Igbo the same way he speak, he repeat it in Igbo.
Okay.
Let people wey hear Igbo
Okay.
self tell us wetin the.
Okay, madam.
Start from the beginning. Put it on your ear.
I'm hearing.
Please.
I know that everything.
When you play finish, you now explain to mommy so that you know.
Okay.
Speak that
He said
Igbo.
that is it Igbo you want to
Speak Igbo.
He said that nje nga dị happy no maka ihe mmere gị ọ kwesịrị na ha isi na ha ni ya ga-egbu gị okay, that is the man voice.
Meaning what?
It means that even if you go to jail, so far I killed you, I'll be happy.
It's not me that said that.
You see now.
Play the subsequent voices. I'm talking about yesterday. Check even the time. The subsequent voices you receive.
When I enter again.
It's not me that said this.
It's not you that says it. That is not your voice.
It's your
It's
voice.
not me that said
It's
it.
your voice.
That is not your voice.
Play it, let me see.
That your
Let me
lie.
hear.
I go treat your lie.
Let me hear.
Don't worry.
Let me
That is
hear,
a
mommy.
voice.
It's
That's
not.
a live voice.
It's
Let me know.
voice.
Let me
Go
hear.
close your mouth now. Hear what you say. Since it's not your own. Okay. I don't
I did
even
not say
know.
that I will kill you. I did not say that I will kill you.
Somebody that you just go.
Akpọrọ court nwe nwanne gị na-akpọ. Akpọrọ court nwe nwanne m na-akpọ. Ọ mụ na nke na-abụ ka report na court.
Somebody is interpreting here. He said hold on. He said he's going to be happy if he goes to jail for killing her. That is the interpretation. The reason why we will not even settle this case is the basis that you are lying.
No.
Yeah, that is the reason why we will not even settle this case here.
Listen,
You will have to go to the right place. So hold on. You go to the right
First
place.
of all, wait.
The lie that you are lying, that shows that you can even do the worst.
Excuse me, man.
Don't worry.
I want to tell you something before taking any action.
I will take that action for sure.
Let me tell you how everything. I will tell you only but the truth.
Tell the truth. We have given you time. You met people sitting down there. Whether you expect us to give you 1 million years to tell the truth.
The issue is that the what happened yesterday, day before yesterday. This wound she carry here is my fingernail. You understand? I did not. The phone. What make me to even near her because I vow and I say that I will never ever to beat her. I call my children and I will never touch their mother again.
So who Nani touch her?
Wait, I'm still coming. So it's the phone. The phone I'm using now is the phone that the younger brother sent to my children. I lost my phone when we traveled to East Comeback, January. I lost my phone. She's the one that collected it from my children. Say, let their daddy
Go straight to the point.
start using this one. So that phone, she was talking, and his own phone they talked. He hold phone for hand. I wanted to pass. My hand hit that phone from Okafor.
Can you imagine cheap lie?
No, see.
Can you imagine your cheap lie?
I fought the phone from her hand, but I did not collect it like this.
You think Babi Jebu make us not to think? We are not playing Babi Jebu here. We were thinking very well. Do you think we are playing Babi Jebu here? You pass by your shoulder hit the phone.
I'm telling you the truth. How everything happened. I fought the phone for ground. She now pick up the phone, say, okay, after the one I bought for her that I spoiled, I wanted to spoil this one again.
And she hit it on the ground.
Mommy, waiting.
I'm waiting, Daddy.
So, as I wanted to spoil this one, that he will not let me to use that phone that I'm using, the one the brother sent. That he went to where I'm charging the phone. He wanted to go and correct that one, and I started dragging the phone with her. That's what read this for me to even come closer to her.
If not drag the phone, before I go even reach where they fall, they don't hit my head on the wall.
So
Boom, then grab my neck. It's even my daughter that saved my life.
In fact,
because
How
I
old
was
is
dying.
your daughter?
In fact,
10 years. My daughter had to carry iron on the floor. That if he did not leave me, that he's going to hit his head. The
fact,
girl was
That's
shivering.
like,
You know
look
what?
at what you are putting.
you know what? Everything that happened now, everything that she said here is the truth. Everything she said here is truth. I don't want.
In fact, now said you should give her space from the house. She don't need it again.
She
So
don't want.
what you will do, you will sign here, you will go to police station and sign. You just give them space. Police will escort you to that place. We have your belonging there. Pick
That's
it.
what you decided.
That is what I
Yes,
said.
that's
That's
what
what you said.
That's what I said. Please.
And what that's what you
If
said.
I don't want to
That
die.
is
I said the
office.
daddy pleaded and said you should sign a written note that you will never misbehave or torment me again. That is disturbing him already, treating your problem every time. Daddy gave me
That
a note
means
to give you, my
Go
bishop.
and give me the note. Let me see how many times the daddy have treated the matter that they have not anything.
So daddy told him,
Time you go to
I believe daddy is watching.
we will accompany you to go and pick your
I
things
believe
from
that
that
daddy is
that's what
watching
you-
because
that's
he's
what
an
you
ardent
decide.
follower.
That's what you decide.
Yeah.
I believe he's watching this. He's an ardent follower of you. So I know he's going to be very, very disappointed because he told
Give
him.
me the daddy's paper, make
Don't
I see
do
am.
something and you give
What?
something.
This is
I will
it.
sign if I beat you, if I touch you again. Let them jail me.
Daddy told him that he's going to sign for him. That he doesn't want me.
That is how you have been, that is how you have been begging and you never change.
Let him die if anything happens. If he touch me again, then tomorrow you tell me that you snuff a life out of me. I feel like joke one day you will just waste my life.
Let me sign and I'll take it. If I try again, let me go to jail.
My life like this.
Please forgive me.
Don't you suffer for your life. I don't want to continue, please. I accepted this money because of my daddy. I already told daddy, no problem. I will continue believing God. But you can't come here and start telling me again that I'm lying for what I have passed through in 11 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Just leave it. I don't want to get please. Just even if it's just 1 year, just go away. Let me rest. Even if it's just 1 year, go away. Let me
Let me
rest.
sign on the paper, please. Let me sign on the paper. I love you.
Just leave me. I don't want to give. Now the same begging you started even before the marriage.
Remember that is our pastor settle it.
This is the same begging. The same begging even before I got married.
Whatever that happened is due to.
I've been staying with you for the past at least this 1 year now because of my daddy. Because I don't want to
I
disobey
beat you.
him.
I beat you. Forgive me. I will not beat you again.
Do you know that I had my baby 2014? This baby, it took me 3 days to push this child. I almost died. 6 days after that, I gave birth to that baby. 6 December, 12 December. This guy don't push me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Use me break every breakable around the
I
house.
will not.
I ran away. Pastor came that day.
Sorry.
Pastor came that day and checked here. Say you look this man whenever I walk finish the beat am.
This is the devil who works.
I don't want devil to take my life. I want to
I
take
know
care of
what
my
it
children.
is. I will instead of for you to kill. For me kill you. I will stay with you.
I want
that.
I want to take care of my children.
Oh,
You know that I
I
love
want
you.
to take care of my children. I know you again. I know you again. I don't die. I know one die. People will say they want
You will not die. You will not die.
Why are you crying,
Nobody
Rebecca?
will die.
People will say they told me.
So if I want you to handle case, now so you won't cry on you.
You see this guy carry president. This my hairstyle now, no be shakara. Now because I no get money make hair. My hair go tango, smell.
You better carry this
very
one.
fine.
People started admiring it and I started carrying it. I don't get money to make hair. I have to go cut my hair.
Shebi is money. We will make money.
I see if you can work. I told him to
I
take
will
up
work.
keke. Since boutique is not working, he
If
told
you
me
want
that
me
it's
to
either I
drive
give him
Okada, I will do
Sienna.
that.
So unless I gave him Sienna, that is not going to drive keke. Say may God punish me and my entire generation.
Now so then they talk. You
Say I
know,
say I'm going to
now some men they
You're
talk.
also crying.
No, no, they
Sort of now turn this office to cry center.
Last time.
And sit down.
Hope you don't smoke, sha.
And you sit down, sit
It
down.
is
Sit down.
in our here.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Come on, do this smoke.
Ịmakwa na mma nwoke. You're a handsome man. Very handsome man. What is all this? Devil is a liar.
They send my innocent children and they ask, when is this man leaving us alone? We need peace. When is this man leaving us alone? Children that I want to train, children that I want to give a positive life. You are making them to be looking you and seeing you as an agbe.
What you want to, we want to train them. Please.
Annie,
Because
You're not giving them positive life. What
excuse me, Mr. Annie.
Take cheaper for them.
Is it Annie, Abi?
Annie.
And take cheaper for them. Just draw and cut more.
Annie, do you smoke?
No.
You don't smoke.
They will not tell
Before,
you.
I will not lie to you.
You used to smoke.
When we were starting with Annie Maria,
Okay.
I was smoking. She's the one that made me stop it, and I decided. See, I'm a Christian. I've changed. I give my life to God. She knows. I'm not taking anything.
Are you sure?
Even I've been drinking beer before. I've stopped beer now. I
You
just
did
came back from mountain.
It's not true. He drinks alcohol.
No.
It was the alcohol
See.
that he will drink. You'll be looking at me. You'll be seeing ants.
It's a lie.
It was the,
What
let
kind
me know.
of alcohol?
I said he drinks. Alcohol is alcohol. There was a time they eat all this monkey tail.
Oh.
Though I don't know whether, but this
Jesus.
particular Sunday,
Now what quantity?
Monkey tail
I
is
don't know.
Igbo now. I'm not taking it.
this particular Sunday, he was smelling of alcohol. I remember when I was telling the mom
I
that
drink-
he don't drink.
I drink.
Mama had me call him. He don't drink.
Agbo they use hot to mix.
Don't drink again.
That agbo.
Don't drink it
because
again.
my area is disturbing me. That's what I took. So the thing is not good. That's why I bought this in my area medicine now.
Let them give me phone.
Yeah, you are saying the truth. Everything is truth. Yeah.
It's not about
Let me write undertaking. Please.
No.
If I try such a thing, if I
You
touch
have done
her,
it before.
let me go to jail. No,
We
I
have
did
written
not do it.
undertaking at Anthony Police Station.
No, this is court.
When?
Is it not court?
2016. That was
You wrote
when.
undertaking.
Yes, that was when they
For you,
demarcated us
say the
six
truth.
months.
For you,
And he was still
is
doing
it for you?
That you are not going to beat
Don't
me
say, don't
again.
lie. Is it for you I write undertaking?
For who did you write it?
When you call police for me, I
Eh,
did not write undertaking.
that time you made me blind.
Oh, God.
That they later caught you.
This is
You know,
court.
the
This
police
is court.
pursued this person for almost how many months? The day they later caught him, they blocked the entrance of Mende, blocked the other side only for him until it was even my younger brother that pursued and grabbed the bone and police bundled him and put inside vehicle.
But you later go back to the marriage.
The mother and his people pleaded.
Eh?
Himself, the mother and his people, everybody pleaded. The mother was begging. He simply
Madam.
himself was begging.
Listen to me. Hello, Miss Annie. Leave her. Oh, let me tell you one thing. One thing is for you to beg. Another thing is for you to have a repentant heart. Another thing is for you to know your problem. Without knowing your problem, you can't solve it. Do you get me? If you are being frustrated, let me tell you one thing. There are so many things that lead to domestic violence. If you as a woman is doing very well and the husband is not doing very well, try to balance the equation. Don't be, excuse me, madam, don't even talk because you are the problem of this house. You are the problem here. But you want to talk, he did this, he did that, he did that, he did that, and all that. You don't nurture man. You don't carry man like a baby. Do you get me? From the beginning, not that the man, you know that he's investing, maybe he have the money and he's investing the money in one, what is it called? Project that have to do with the family. He's building house, or he's doing this, or he's buying property. And for that reason, you know the money that he has coming in is investing in a property or anything that have to do with the family. And you on your own, you are not taking other responsibility because you know he's investing wisely. You've not tried. Nobody will pray, thank you, you are trying, no, you pay the hospital bill, you build house, you are the one buying house, paying for rent, you pay for school fees, you do that and do that.
Are you your husband?
You can pick the man and teach him the kind of business you are doing that is fetching you money. Let both of you do the business. This man cannot be taking monkey tail. He's still very young.
Too young.
No, you don't work on the shop.
Is it that illiterate that you don't know how to book tickets or whatever, is it that very old that whatever he's doing, he cannot go online and also be posting other things? How many people have capital of what they are selling online? None. Does it cost you anything to go online, open a YouTube channel or Facebook or any social media handle and post things that you are selling, both what you have, what you don't have, to make it know?
He doesn't have that.
Hold on. Is this person deaf and dumb? If you can know it, excuse me, don't interrupt me. Otherwise, I'll walk you out of this office. You are training an adult like a child, and you said he doesn't know that. What makes you think he cannot know? Was he not doing business? You said that he was doing business before he married you. You supported. So if he did not use his capital to do Babi Jebu, how come that you marry him now? He turned to monkey taste drinking and monkey head drinking, and he become what is it called? A Babi Jebu player. If you know how to manage your home as a woman, you should have taught this man out of gambling. It's an addicted attitude, but he loves you. So if he loves you, that is the only way you will use that love to amend him. That is the only way a man can use that love to amend a woman. When you know a woman loves you, if she can do anything to please you. You carry the responsibility on your head because you want to be the husband and the wife. Why would he accuse you? Look at this. Because I did not show I did not show your face. If they compare you and this guy now, did this guy look like somebody that marry your type? When you do something that a man gets frustrated and he doesn't see himself to your match, complex will set in, and at every given time that complex will turn into violence. He wants to equalize with you. He wants to be spending the money, not you. For any responsible man, it's only an irresponsible person that wants to be living on a woman. You have the money, let you and your husband run the business. Let money be coming in, and the both of you will talk how you'll be spending the money.
I've done that on several occasions with reason. I can give you evidences. Severally.
You pay shop, it's not up to 100 and something. You do this one, I give you 200 and something thousand. You just have to stop that. And when you meet somebody that is aggressive, an angered person, don't you know the worst thing you will do to somebody that is angry is laughing. It's like you are mocking him. They have warned you. Don't allow him to touch you. He break phone, and you know the anger was raging then. You now started laughing. Then you are provoking him the more. Jesus, I thank you. Is that the period you want to sing music of how Jesus, how you thank Jesus? Is that the period you should have fun and be say, okay, you thank God or you break the sim is still working? That is not an act. You're not acting wisely. If you go to bishop, you go to pastor 1 million times, and you on yourself, you did not work on how to manage an anger partner. Sorry about that. I don't think you'll go nowhere with it. You avoid what is triggering him to lay hand on you. If he's talking, don't talk. Because if one of your response will lead him hitting you, don't prompt him to hit you. You just calm down at that moment. And since you know what, if he hits you, he will realize his mistake and start begging. Don't push him to hit you before he will start begging. Avoid that provocation. Avoid triggering him. Avoid putting fuel into that fire into the fuel that is already smoking.
The reason I left 17 times, you keep following me. I keep avoiding him always. The reason I called the mother to beg him for me.
Then another thing again, you don't look at it from the physical aspect. This guy may have spiritual problem, and you think it's physical. If somebody sees somebody like you, a man married your type, what should be prompting him to be behaving this way?
Yeah, has undergone deliverance for Babi Jebu
Babi Jebu they do deliverance.
because they say it's
Mountain of
spiritual.
fire.
Eh?
From our Lakpere pastor then because of they say it's spiritual.
It's not spiritual. See,
I have done everything
Hold
I
on.
can to see if he will. Even this, my daddy is not giving up
yeah, but the-
on him.
I've stopped it. I've stopped paying Babi because my bishop said something. this
What
week.
do you sell? What do you sell?
I'm selling shoes and clothes, unisex.
Unisex. Is it new or fairly used?
New ones.
Okay. Do you put his this thing online?
I taught him how to do it, but he's not literate. It's
Do
not that
you
simple.
put his business
I
online?
sell clothes, so
I
it's the
can
same
do
thing.
that.
Eh?
The same thing I do. So I post clothes. Even some of my wears now is in the shop. The one somebody returned.
Do you put? I just asked you one
Yes,
simple
ma'am.
question. This man
Yes,
content
ma'am.
is in your page.
The one in shop.
Yes.
It doesn't have postable things in the shop.
Doesn't have postable things in the
There's
shop.
nothing much in the
Okay,
shop.
what do you do that you are making it picking all the bees that he cannot do it?
It's the same online sales.
Eh?
Collect pictures. Even he showed me one group that he belongs to. I have taught him this is what you do. Use your status. I did it for him once, and that day
Did
people
it
were
for
asking.
him once.
I did it to show him, and people were requesting. I was responding to them.
Uh-huh.
So he said he has learned. I said, when you in these groups you are, when you carry this picture, this is how to do it. Post on your status, be checking and responding. So I noticed he was not responding. I told him, you are not responding to customers. I responded by myself. I said, since he can't write, or he can't read fluently, and he can't write, so use voice.
Okay,
mail.
you know that see that you saw you've already you dated somebody even for one day, and you know they can't read fluently, they cannot write fluently, and you now want to marry the person. How possible do you think you can do well in this kind of marriage without guiding this person jealously and impute your own gift into his life? You can't let him go and run your business. Husband and wife can stay in one office and still run their things successfully.
I've done it before.
You don't need to wear
Restaurant.
everything you have done,
Restaurant.
and you still did not. So this man is the worst product on earth,
I've done it before.
and you have 3 kids for him.
Restaurants 2015. We ran it together when he closed the shop down. I've done it before, me and him. That was when the problem came that the warranted police to came in. When
Are
they-
you the first son?
My love,
He's
forget.
not.
See,
Are you the first son?
and this no thought.
You are the third son. Other of your siblings, are they like the way you are behaving?
Mommy.
Eh? No, just answer me yes or no. Well, I know what I'm asking.
My people, all my siblings, they are doing well.
They are doing well.
I have only we are 3
Boys.
boys and the other 3 girls. You understand? What my father married so many 3 wives. So we're 15 number. I was small when my father left. So the issue is that I'm not here. You're supposed to know that I can do business very well. The one that took her to Togo. I traveled to Togo. I bought goods and all. I'm not illiterate that I don't know what I'm doing. Stop saying that. Even I was in Lagos Island. I have customers in Abuja. I have customers in Port Harcourt. I can send. I use my phone. I lost my phone on January. I have pictures, and I have I'm doing business with WhatsApp. Why are you telling me that I'm illiterate? I lost the phone. So this one I'm using, I cannot work for WhatsApp. The phone is too small. So the issue is that I lost the capital I'm using to do business. The time I'm doing well, you should enjoy me. I buy things, I take care of my family. I love my family. I love my children. I love her so much. So it's for you to tell me, you mean that I cannot do business? Or what?
You can do
If I have
business
cash.
or digital.
So why are you playing Babi Jebu that
The
you are
Babi
wasting the little money that they invested and everything? Why are you wasting
That
resources?
is the frustration that makes me. I'm thinking that since there's a time I win 1.2 million, and you know that time, that kind of thing, I lost all the money I'm listening to, and I'm trying this thing, and I thought I'm going to win it. But my pastor told me the secret of that thing today. That thing is a fake. The way they are doing it. So I decided to stop it, and I will not play it, even though I thank God.
Easily said and done.
You will not enter again. I will not try it on phone. That is the today I cross it. Let her watch whether I can try it or play it again.
Which market are you trading?
Like when I learn market, I'll be
No, where are you trading now?
as in Mende. Maryland here, Abbey Street, number 5 Abbey Street, Mende. That's what I'm trading. I have a boutique there now.
There is no business in boutique as such now.
And I have
everywhere
I have
because of
plenty
the
customers. I'm
There
selling
is
like
enough sales there. There is enough sales there, just that he's not keeping it up.
Okay, why are you not visiting the if your business is online, why are you not visiting the place?
Auntie,
think you can
wait,
answer that, please.
when I was in Lagos Island, I
Yes.
sell wholesales, jeans and polo. That's what I'm selling there with my cousin brother. I'm not the one that rented the shop, but due to I know the business very well, the guy used me to manage the business. He was traveling to China. When he want to travel to China, I'm the one sending sample, latest sample, the kind of market I'm moving. The guy now import it and come. Before we go, I will make like 10 million naira, send him to him where he using to buy market. Call him. The guy used to tell me that I'm a star. This day I make money. When I was there, I was paying my children's school fees. I was taking care of my wife.
3
I
times.
looked for you. You look fine. I take care of her. I'm not lying. It's because I don't have money now. Because I lose that shop. Because my cousin noticed that the business I'm selling there is I'm making money.
Okay.
Because he
Once
let
I
her
use
give me
us, the
1
person
pound.
might be watching
Listen
this.
to me, let him
Don't
watch.
accuse
If
him.
I lie, it's in there. I'm telling the truth and you know that I'm not lying.
All right,
Yeah.
let's open line for few of you to call in before we finally conclude on this matter. 0903024 is the call line, please. Thank you. You can't, madam, I know why I'm saying this. You get me? Anybody that listens to you say, okay, you tried. But the best way to do things, if you have the way, is for both of you to find a way to establish each other. Don't let man feel inferior where you are, no matter what. Shouldering responsibility in the family and you say it, I'm the one doing this, I'm the one doing that. That is not a credit on you. You are trying your own best, but that will lead to so many things. You make the man get frustrated, you make complex upsetting, and it will cost a lot. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah, my name is Peter Aka James, calling from Denmark.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my point is this. I am really pained. I feel very bad that woman lacks wisdom. You see your death coming. You see a man that has made you partially blind. A man that treats you like an animal, that beats you at will, that lacks respect for you. Is marriage, is life reversible? I mean, if you're dead, can you come back alive? Why would you just give him everything for marriage? Is marriage by force? Why not value your life for once? At least they beat you, made you partially blind. Look at that man. That man is a psychiatric patient. Look at him very well. Maybe he's preaching. That man has inferiority complex. And somebody gambling. You need to educate the man. We have too many men, but few husbands. Marry husband, not men. Must you be with a man? Value your life for once. Leave that man alone and save your life. This is my contribution. I cannot say more than this because I have lived into this very issue very deeply, and I have understood that. But look at his eyes, the way he talks. He lacks comportment. It's not even about literacy or illiteracy. That man is too inferior mentally. He lacks what makes a man. He does not have the potential to live in a society. Why would you beat a woman? Who gives you that right? My daddy said, because of my daddy, I am still staying with him. And because why would you be with a man because of your daddy? Are you married to I mean, it's conditional. Value your life, and if anything happens to you, you have to take responsibility. of the fact that the man is not making it. He has to take responsibility of his laxity. Nobody should educate him. If you're not fit to marry, stay. I'm sorry, I'm sounding very aggressive because I feel
After you have said it finish, you are sorry. No problem, Faju. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Hello, good evening. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I want to first thank you for the good work that you are doing. Handling cases. I must say that you and your husband have been your follower, and you guys are doing a great job.
Thank
but
you.
I want to speak to the woman. Because
Be brief.
the idea of we people constantly, blaming women for the actions of men, I think we need to stop. I want to tell the woman that whatever that man is doing to her is not her fault. Whatever that man is doing to her is his own decision. He's an adult and he can take care of himself. So the idea of blaming her, saying that she needs to do this for the man, no, the man has his brain and the man should think for himself. So whatever that man is doing, he didn't do anything wrong. If he's beating you, it's his own decision. If he's doing this, it's his own decision and not your fault. I don't want you to carry that idea wherever you go. The problem is women think they can change men. Any woman listening to this, you cannot change a man because he's an adult and has a brain to think for himself. Thank you.
Thank you. Your father, you cannot change a man. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, Pastor. I'm getting from Rosemary.
Please, you speak loud because everybody that have been calling, I can hear them. If your phone is not good, then call back.
My phone is good. Perhaps let's work. I'm Eunice from Rosemary. Can you hear me now?
Sorry?
I'm Eunice from Rosemary. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. First of all, I want to talk about, because I've been online and I've been following your program.
Okay, please, you summarize it brief, please, because we're already running out.
Concerning the woman putting the whole bill in the house. One, I was saying you talk this man leaving it, because from the story and everything there, the only thing I could just pick up is laziness. Having a shop, you don't go to your shop, you left your shop for whosoever, to everything. The goods in the shop got ruined because you know you have a woman in the house who is taking responsibility, who is paying the fees and paying all bills for you. One, by shouldering all the responsibility in the house, you are teaching the man laziness. You are telling him how, you are showing him how to be lazy, and that is why he's even having time for Baba Ijebu, because you cannot use your hard-earned money, a money you sweat for, to go and get Baba Ijebu. You got in a shop, got in everything, probably even the goods inside. Go and borrow loans for him. You are just teaching him laziness. This man is not a baby from God's sake. He doesn't know how to read, he doesn't know how to write, but he knows how to impregnate, but doesn't know how to take responsibilities. No, hell no. Hell no. And this man is emotionally blackmailing you. My own advice is that they should separate maybe for a period of 6 months or 1 year. At that time of separation, this man should go to a correctional center. He should be in a correctional center or see probably a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Because if the others begging now lies, if following the program and everything, this man has begged 1 million at one time, and why he's begging is because he knows the role this woman is playing. He knows without this woman, it will be very, very difficult for him to survive. It's not as if it's the love, really, because if you love a woman, you won't beat her, you won't touch her. So other things that you are saying that she's tempering on his ego. No, that man has a psychological problem. He has a big psychological, and he has anger issues. He has psychological problem and he has anger issues. So maybe he should see a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I don't know. He should see a professional. Maybe they should orientate him or train him or talk to him or heal him. I don't know. But
all right, thank you.
They're staying together. No. It's a no. They should separate for some time. Then after the whole process, they can now come back.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. 3 more calls. We're closing for today. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Owan. I'm calling from Germany.
Go ahead, please.
from what I just observed now is that I just have a little advice for all the girls, even the maybe the ones on comment section. I don't think it's proper for a woman, because from my own observation, for a woman to marry a man based on satisfaction, maybe at night or those, because that is what I'm seeing here actually. Maybe there is one particular thing the woman is benefiting from the mindset of satisfaction. Satisfaction is not marriage. Marriage has a very long way to. It's not a relationship of a thing that ends up in short time, you know. Because this man I'm seeing now, sorry to say this, in every ramification, I don't see the man in the same category with this woman when it comes to marriage and something. But there's something the woman thinks that maybe she's enjoying from the man. That's why she went into the marriage. That's all I was trying to observe from here. So I think it's better for a woman, for every woman to always think and try and see whoever they are going out with in a relationship, try and see if they are compatible before going into marriage.
Thank
That's
you.
all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Two more last call. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, good evening. My name is Larry, calling from Germany.
Go ahead.
Yes, please. I want to comment on this issue. The woman have tried for the man, but that man needs to take responsibility, because it is not easy for a woman to pay house rent, pay for the children's school fees. But at the same time, I think the woman should show some mercy to the man. I love what you said. She said the woman should carry the man along, even if he's an illiterate. She should try and carry the man along. I have seen women who picked up their husbands from the gutter and made them somebody.
Go ahead.
So I think she should try and carry this man along, no matter how bad he is. If only he will stop beating her, I'm sure he will come to his senses. She should carry her along. She should carry him along. I am standing on your advice for the woman.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Your name and where you are calling from. Hello? Honorable James, good evening. Your name and where you are calling from. You are our last caller.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Oscar. I'm watching your program. I'm calling from Ghana.
Go ahead.
So the only thing I can advise the young man is to, buckle up in them and also, try to be a man. Because I myself am a victim of what the man is also saying all of the time. I remember when I was getting issue with my own wife like 3 years ago. Just exactly the same thing. I played a bit about all those things. But today the story is revised. You understand? Sometimes frustration can lead a man to do those things. You understand? So
Yeah.
the only thing I would tell the man is to, to buckle up, and call respect. I'll stop beating the woman and do some needful. Then I think the sky will be limited. You understand? Because I myself today, my wife, we can't do without me. But I was the one who used to start getting every time. Like last 3 years, but today the story has changed. Please, I want the woman to accept the man back and give him another chance. I think by God's grace, the man will change. I'm a victim of that at the church. But please, let the woman accept the man back. Please.
It's all right. Thank you very much. Please, if you are coming, come with undertaking. Mr. Annie, we're going to place you on the last warning undertaking in this office. You heard that 70% of people that have called want you sent to psychiatric, want you separated from this woman, want you call the police for, and every other thing. This is a last warning and last grace we are giving to you as far as this relationship and your violence towards your family. For any reason, any report of such come to this office, you will never in life like our decision. I repeat, you will never in life like our decision. My prayer for you people, let there be no second time. Let there be no second time that you are coming to this office. If you come to this office, it could be that you come for visiting, you come to greet us, you come to appreciate us. It's what we're expecting of you. So whatever that is disturbing you, we're going to place you on probation. You are going to come back here on your own. Outside camera, you will tell us what really is the problem. Let's see how we can help to straighten the issue and have the family back in happiness again. Your wife is very pretty, you are a very handsome guy, and I believe the same way you have your children. So considering the children that both of you have been molesting emotionally and all that, you just have to stop that. It doesn't take good about your family. You are not the only child in that family. You have brothers and sisters, and if they watch you on social media and even hear what the mother is saying, it's a disgrace back to your family. You are a man and you must take up your task. You must stand up and take up your responsibility. Stand up your feet. Damn whatever she's giving to you, struggle and get on your feet. And let this woman realize that she is a woman you pay dowry on. If she wants to help you, let her help you or support you as a supporter. A woman is not a responsibility carrier of a home. She's a supporter. You are to be the head and she supports you from the shoulder. And that is what it is even in the Bible. So you don't give responsibility to a woman and you expect to progress in your life. It's against the word and what the wish of God for marriage. So don't give her your responsibility. Giving her your responsibility, you are giving her your star to walk on. You are giving her your seat to take over. You are giving her your progress. Because he said, blessed is the one that gives than the one that received. So when you give, the blessing comes to you. How you received, you don't even know. How God blesses you, you don't even know. Because you bear the responsibility. But you think you are too wise or you are smart enough to give out your responsibility to your woman. Sorry. You might think you are progressing, you are not progressing. Because there is no blessing there. You start with kobo. That kobo can multiply to millions. What you think about yourself is what matters. Your aspiration matters a lot. Your dream, you should guide it jealously. So don't beg her because you need her support. Beg her because you sincerely love her. Beg her because you are willing to change. Beg her because you feel what your character is not good towards her. Keep up to your standards. If someone sees you and said you are not qualified to marry this woman, there is no man that is not qualified to marry any man, any woman. Depends on how you carried yourself. No matter how rich is a woman, how pretty you are, you must want a man in your life. If not for companion, at least for child. And whomever that you are staying with, you must give that person his due respect. So take up your task, sir. If you have been doing well, you'd have been running business on Lagos Island, selling goods of 10 million because it's turnover and all that. You can still do more than that again. Don't feel you want to depend on her. Think of how you will make it. Think of how you should get more than her and you give to her in supporting her business. Even if she's your senior. Don't let people, women, see you like a baby. Your attitude, you are not composed, you are not organized, your words are not really, I don't just know. That is not how a family, a man should behave. An adult like you should talk. When you talk, people respect you for your words. 1 second you have gone on your knee to beg. Meaning, if the begging does not means nothing to you. And it shouldn't be that way. So on no account would you touch her again. You must find a better way of resolving your differences. I cannot promise you that you will not have issues, but not by beating, not by touching her. Because if not for her, for the kids, you are not grooming those children in a proper way. They might turn out to be violent to the society, even in their school, because that is what you are training them. Their father is a violent person. You are coming home, the kids will be running helter-skelter, hitting on them. Your son will be hitting on another girl child in school, because that is what they watch you doing to their mom. They go to school, they discuss both of you. Children are very, very intelligent. And you cannot tell a child, if you go out, don't say this. No. They say what they see. Whatever they see, that is what they say outside. So put a stop to that. Put a stop to that. Sincerely speaking, I vowed yesterday that I'm just praying you get to this office. First, I'll get you arrested. Secondly, they will run psychiatric test on you. They'll take you to Ayaba. At least you'll be there for 1 week. They have to run all manners of tests on you. Return you back to station, from station back to this office. Then they will have to give you some space from that house. But does he want it? Even she that reported, will she want it if I start it up with you that way? Certainly, I know she will not. So I'm very, very careful when it comes to man and woman issue. A woman cannot be nurturing you as if you are a child. For what now? You should be the one to head your family. Please write the category of cases, name and whatever, write undertaking. Henceforth, you should have to maintain peace and when you show the family love and never to lay hands on her anymore. Not even a finger, not even a scratch of a finger on her. Then, madam, give him the second chance. You have been to that place like this. If people have gone around the whole Lagos or Nigeria, it has not resolved, this will be the last place by God's grace. Then do more, put this issue more in prayer. There's nothing God cannot do. Let's leave the physical aspect of it and also pray to God to take control. You don't look at it from the physical aspect of it and this and that. You have been in the relationship, you've seen the violence, he has been beating you even when people are not married, but you still deem it fit going into the marriage. And you did not stop at that. You were still encouraging him doing that, and all that. Then you bring him close. Let's both of you run at least even the business together. Yes. People should run it together. He is a fair person. If you appear in his shop, this is the wife. Your husband is not a dark person. The cream you are using that you are glittering euro like this. Give it to him to rub too.
We use together.
Eh?
We use same cream.
Use same cream. He's being stressed.
Except me, him, and the children. All of us are using the same cream.
He's being stressed. He's being stressed. Did he see smoke again? Is this smoking Igbo?
I don't know.
You don't know. Then you are careless. Like you also your eye is outside.
No,
you don't know whether your husband smoke Igbo. You don't know whether he drinks.
Ma.
You don't know. Why won't you know? Is this man living with me? You want to ask me now that if my husband smoke, I don't know.
Ma, he usually smoke. But as in recent,
Say you don't know. You don't know everything. You don't know. You don't give me stress here, please. You don't know. So what do you know about him? You only know that he played Baba Ijebu.
I don't want to accuse him wrongly. That is just what I'm trying to be careful about. I don't want to accuse him falsely.
What is the accused firstly? Who smoke and the person stay without smoking? If he smoke Igbo, if he comes to the house, won't you hear the smell of Igbo? Even no matter the level of what is it called, tom that he take, won't you smell Igbo on his body?
I usually do.
Usually do what?
I usually perceive it.
Then you are not telling me, why do you not say you don't know? But carry your cross, come out from my office. So that is it now. You don't know. Now you usually do.
Not as often as before.
Not as often as before. You are matured enough. The same way you are giving him money, you can also create your time to nurture him. He's your husband, not my husband. Is it by giving my money? Giving my money, is that love? That is not love. Teach him how to make money. Let him also have the confidence to stand his mates out there. And you know that don't turn baby when that woman have to be spending money on you, and yet you cannot gather yourself. Even if they give you 50,000 naira, if you are a good business person, you can multiply it. You can't stay until they give you billions before you sustain the business and go on with whatever. Stop stressing anybody. You are too big for anybody to be carrying your wahala going up and down. In the name of what? Please read what you read to him. Read it. Bring it. Give it to her.
You put that I hereby promise not to lay my hands on my wife ever again, and also to take responsibility of my family. All my bad habits will be dropped. I will maintain peace, show love and care to my family.
Go and sign. Give him to sign. Just must sit there, they'll bring it. You write down your address there, because we'll send people to come and investigate that place you are selling that market to know if you are smoking that helps there.
Yeah.
This date is
4. After your signature, you can put your phone number. Your address of the
number.
Is that the name of the street where he says he does his business? No, write the name where you do your business. You want to visit the place. We'll know whatever. One thing is for you to smoke and your brain is strong enough to carry Igbo. Not everybody. Some people take cocaine, but they are still very strong. Gives them better spirits and they'll do it. You point to this person smoke
5.
cocaine and it's normal. If you are not giving your life to Christ.
Straight.
The smoking, but I don't know what you know they can do.
Strict. Maintain. Maryland.
Bring extra sheet. You write there. This is your threat that you say that you will kill her. They will go to prison. Write it there. You will never threaten her again, and you will not kill her. Any attempt, they should send you to prison. Any sign, any attempt to touch her again, you should be arrested and sent to prison. That way you use your hand, write it very well.
Cannot write it too.
We'll be calling it for you, we'll be writing. We cannot help you write. Okay.
You cannot write what?
We'll be spelling it for, okay, I'll be spelling it for you. Write I. No,
Yes, sir.
write address here. Write your date here. To whom
This
may
is
concern.
address of where I'm living.
Yes, put it there.
Number.
No, write your name first before the address. Mr. Continue.
Yes, I don't-
Just bring it down. Bring that this thing down.
Mr.
Uh-huh.
Ikechuku.
Thank you. Ikechuku, have you finished Ikechuku?
No.
Okay, when you finish it. Number, come here. Number here, come here. Okay.
Maybe it's not correct. Sign 20 million.
Number.
You can be signed.
Number.
19.
You have written number 19. Complete the address.
Don't you know? That's it.
Ademola.
Ademola.
A
Yes, it's in the picture. I know.
D E M. You're close. O L
Are you sure of that?
A. Oshinobu.
So you
O
know how much you will pay.
S H I
That's the same.
N O W O. All right, thank you viewers for being with us. Thank you for being in this platform. Thank you for your advice. And some of you that want this man crucified sent to psychiatric, don't worry. We don't pray for that, and we just hope he gets normal from this office so that he will not see himself in the midst of mad people and coming out becomes something else. We appreciate every one of you that send your contribution, either by writing and your reasonable, when I say reasonable comments, opinions. So wonderful. God bless you. Talk to you. Stay out of trouble. And I'm always whatever. I'm there to first serve God, serve myself before you. First God, then myself. I only do what I'm good. Anything that makes me happy. Yeah, secondary, after God, me, then you. All right, have a wonderful.
What do you say that you?
But you know,
What makes you think you cannot write?
Okay.